In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing, the next best thing is the wrong thing, and the worst thing you can do is nothing. Far better is it to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy nor suffer much, because they live in a great twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Speak softly and carry a big stick, you will go far. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader leads and the boss drives. Get action. Seize the moment. Man was never intended to become an oyster. The only time you really live fully is from 30 to 60. The young are slaves to dreams, the old servants of regrets. Only the middle-aged have all their 5 senses in the keeping of their wits. It behooves every man to remember that the work of the critic is of altogether secondary importance, and that, in the end, progress is accomplished by the man who does things. Don't hit at all if it is honorably possible to avoid hitting, but never hit soft. The man who loves other countries as much as his own stands on a level with the man who loves other women as much as he loves his own wife. I care not what others think of what I do, but I care very much about what I think of what I do. That is character. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, and that is softness of head. I don't pity any man who does hard work worth doing. I admire him. I pity the creature who does not work, at whichever end of the social scale he may regard himself as being. Freedom from effort in the present merely means that there has been effort stored up in the past. Probably the greatest harm done by vast wealth is the harm that we of moderate means do ourselves when we let the vices of envy and hatred enter deep into our own natures. Great thoughts speak only to the thoughtful mind, but great actions speak to all mankind. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. A man who has never gone to school may steal from a freight car, but if he has a university education, he may steal the whole railroad. Never throughout history has a man who lived a life of ease left a name worth remembering. It is only through labor and painful effort, by grim energy and resolute courage, that we move on to better things. The only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. If you could kick the person in the pants responsible for most of your trouble, you wouldn't sit for a month. No man is above the law, and no man is below it, nor do we ask any man's permission when we ask him to obey it. The boy who is going to make a great man must not make up his mind merely to overcome 1,000 obstacles, but to win in spite of 1,000 repulses and defeats. When you are asked if you can do a job, tell them, certainly, I can, then get busy and find out how to do it. No man is worth his salt who is not ready at all times to risk his well-being, to risk his body, to risk his life in a great cause. No man is justified in doing evil on the ground of expedience. Leave it as it is, the ages have been at work on it, and man can only mar it. I wish to preach not the doctrine of ignoble ease, but the doctrine of the strenuous life. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Goodbye.